Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me adjust something really quick. Alright, that should be better. No hat? Yeah, no hat today. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? Doesn't it look like some kind of way? Let me actually adjust my volume a little tiny bit. I don't know if it sounds okay. Does it sound okay? I think it probably should. Maybe there? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a good... What is today? Today's Tuesday? Hold on. It's Tuesday, which is good because it means the week is going along, which is good. I was really busy today. You know, for an unemployed woman, I'm like actually really busy, which is really bizarre. Maybe that's because like I just moved and I'm still unpacking, but we haven't even had movers move the stuff out of storage yet, so like we don't even have the full stuff. But I still have a bunch of boxes to go through before tomorrow morning, because I think tomorrow morning is Movers Day, if I'm remembering correctly. Walked a lot, now you're tired. Going on walk is good. I went to a guitar center today to buy new headphones because I posted about this a little on Twitter, but my setup makes this weird, deep auditory buzzing out of my left ear, like headphone cup, I think, and it's very strange. And I was like, okay, I've had these headphones for like 4 years. Maybe I should get new ones. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. And then I go all the way to the Guitar Center. They don't have like the first choice headphones I was going to get, but they have the second. So I buy them when I get home and I try them, and they sound great. Like as soon as I remember to turn up the volume on YouTube Music, which was before YouTube actually broke today. And they sound really good. And then I played one song in the game that I'm going to show you guys today, and I recorded part of it and I posted it on Twitter, and it sounded great. And then like I was watching another VTuber before this and I hear the buzzing again, and I'm like, no, it's back. So I'm thinking it might be my like audio interface, and that's stinky. That's really stinky. I hate the fact that it might be my audio interface. I can't just keep buying and replacing things, but troubleshooting hardware is so difficult because it's expensive and hardware sucks. I don't know what to do. You had really bad boosting when you moved too? Yeah, I can't tell what it is. I changed the USB port that the audio interface is being plugged into from like, I think one of the 5 gig ones to like a supposed 10 gig one. So it's like the maximum amount of power that a USB, maybe a cable malfunctioning. See, that's a little strange. Like, I guess it could technically be the power cable of the audio interface, because it's not the power cable of the headphones. The outlet in your office was on the same circuit as the kitchen fridge. Huh. So you were getting like, huh. Interesting. I know, okay. House lore, I know for a fact that my house is not on the same circuit as the washer and dryer, because the washer and dryer here, when the electrician wired this place we're living in, he wired the dryer incorrectly to the breaker, so it was like backwards, so it didn't actually put heat into the dryer. So we had to put in a maintenance ticket pretty soon after moving in so that they could fix the dryer. And they did, and then they discovered it was wired backwards, and we were like, oh, okay. But they had to shut off power to the washer and dryer, obviously, to fix it. And when they did that, it basically said, like, they wanted to know if I still had power in my room, and I did. Like, I didn't get power cut off anywhere. So at least I know that it's not attached to that. It might be attached to the fridge, though. That'd be kind of funny, and also kind of cringe. Yeah, it's a whole thing, but yeah, I don't think it's not the 3mm cable that I use. It could be the power cable. Like I could technically buy another cable that would be cheaper, way cheaper than buying a whole new audio interface, because if it's the whole audio interface, that would really suck. It could also theoretically be the XLR cable for my headphone, or like my microphone, because that's being stretched a little further than normal. So I could technically buy a new XLR cable also. And I don't think you guys hear the buzzing, and I don't really usually hear it when I'm doing stuff. I just hear it when there's like a lulls in sound. So whenever I'm listening to stuff that's really quiet, and if you guys remember, I listen to a lot of ASMR, which makes it really bad and really hard. But yeah, today was very busy. Lots of box unpacking, lots of cleaning, a little bit of cooking. Yours finally broke after 10 years of use. 10 years of use is a long time for a 3mm cable to work, or a 3.5mm audio cable to work. That's a long time. Normally they break because they just kind of, you wiggled the end connector and then it like unsheathed itself, basically. I think that's how you're supposed to say that. I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to say it, but I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to say it. Edemotic in-ear monitors last almost 16 years. That's a really long time. That's a really long time. Something, they don't make them like they used to. The flat audio cables are more durable. I would believe that in a heartbeat. Honestly, I would believe that in a heartbeat. I think a lot of flat cables sometimes feel more durable because like they don't bend in as many unnatural ways, or they don't bend in circles usually. They bend in two directions and not infinitesimal. Well, no, 360. Yeah, they bend in two directions normally and not 360. I think that's probably why. But it's actually funny. I had this realization. Since I've become unemployed, and especially since starting the move, I have played less video game than when I was actually employed. Like one would think as an unemployed person I would have time to maintain both of the gachas that I play, and I don't. Like, at all right now. Which is crazy. Like, the only reason I did my infield dailies today is because I did them before I went to bed this morning, after the reset at 1 a.m. So I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and I was like, oh good, I've already done my infield dailies for the day. Great, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to log in. So I haven't touched a video game today except to record the thing that I'd recorded for this stream, because I've been too busy to do other stuff. One would think I'm supposed to be made of infinite time now that I'm jobless, and yet I don't know. Where are they getting their time? Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, do your infield dailies. If you play gachas, do your dailies. Log in. I'll provide you background music in a little bit. Don't worry about it. But anyway, so I guess to talk about the game that I'm going to play for you guys in a little bit more than I've talked about it in a couple other places at a couple other times. The game is called Unbeatable, and it is a game that I Kickstarter backed in 2021, basically as soon as a friend told me that it existed. Like, they had like a really short visual demo, and I thought it looked so cool and so sick and so like I needed it to exist at that exact moment. So I gave them like $40, I think, which is more than the game ended up costing, which is perfectly fine because I just wanted the game to be real. So I gave them the money, and like 2 years later, we get something called Unbeatable White Label, which is like a demo, sort of, but not a demo. Like a demo for the arcade mode, but not a demo for the narrative mode. And then like 2 years later, we get another demo, but the demo is actually for the story mode. And then like 1 year later, we get the actual full game. So that is a game we Kickstarted that became real and actual in real, which is crazy. Also, hello, White Wolf. Hello, everybody, actually, by the way. Thank you very much for dropping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, so like I Kickstarted a game and it became real, not clickbait. Insane, actually. I know that never happens. They didn't run off with all of my money. Have you played this game before? I have. I have played Unbeatable a lot, actually. I've played it a lot. What is actually my hour time on Unbeatable right now? What is it? It's 90 hours, at least that I've had the game open. I don't think I've played it for all of that. There's been a lot of that, me like talking to other people while the game was open. But it reads 90 hours right now. And as far as player rating goes, I am currently, checked as of earlier today, the 118th highest rated player who's ever touched the arcade mode. I don't know exactly how many people have touched the arcade mode, but I was top 100 for a while. But I haven't played in a couple weeks because I've been busy, so I haven't been able to play. But I adore this game. I think the music is really good. I bought both the OST and the album. They're really good. It's just a very cool game, and it means a lot to me story-wise. Like, I played this game, I want to say shortly after I got let go from my place of employment again, because I got a job in between the first layoff and the second one. And I was kind of in despair about it. Not to be like trauma dumping or whatever, but obviously you get laid off from another place of employment and you're like, God damn, why does this keep happening to me? And at that time, I wasn't actually sure like if I would be able to come back to do VTubing at all, and if I'd even want to. And I played this game, and so it found me at a very, I'll call it vulnerable period in my life. And it said some things about why people create, or like ask some questions about it. And then I kind of realized that, yeah, no, I like streaming way too much to stop, even if I don't think I'm very good at it sometimes, or even if I don't think, like I thought there'd be people that miss me if I stopped, honestly. Like, I wasn't so stupid to be like, oh yeah, no, people won't miss me if I'm gone. I didn't think that. A lot of the Yakalites have been kind of reminded me of that very passively over the years, so I appreciate that. But I did like think about like maybe it would be better to just kind of retire and be a fan, because I like being a fan a lot. But then I was like, no, I like creating a lot too. And I think this game says some things about loving creation even when you're bad at it, that are pretty beautiful. Like, and how much that can mean to a person, and how much that can mean to people to just kind of keep trying and keep throwing yourself at it, because like your spirit kind of makes it necessary. I don't know. Game's cool. I like it a lot. It's not perfect. It's really messy, and I think there's beauty in that mess. It was literally, I'm so sorry you played the console version. The console version was so buggy on launch. I think they just patched the console version so that it shouldn't be buggy anymore. But like, yeah, no, when I was in the Discord for Unbeatable, there were so many people who had the console version who was like, it's basically not playable. Because I don't know if they had like fully gotten to test all the stuff for the console version. I am so sorry that happened to you. I am so sorry that happened to you. It was literally unbeatable. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna pull the game up and transfer screens, and I want to show you guys like sort of what the game looks like, and probably play a lot of the music in the game. I'm not gonna start off by playing the stuff at the hardest difficulty, because I think the stuff at the lower difficulties is worth exploring also, and it'll be some of the first time I've played some of those charts, I think. But I think the music in the game is really fun. It's a lot of rock music, like alternative rockish music. But here, let me switch. Haven't touched the game since then. Haven't had a game fight against me so much from liking it, and just kind of frustrated me. That is so understandable. And I am very sorry that it happened that way. So let me move myself, make myself smaller. Let me move myself a little more, make myself a little larger. Here, smaller. Smaller. Yeah, that'll do. Oh my God, Stow! Hi, Stow. Hi. Okay, so I actually have, where is my odd? There it is. You might be like, hey, why is the music volume all the way down? I had to turn it down to make the video that I made. But anyway, I've played through the story mode of this game twice, once by myself and once to show, well, Staria Yumera, actually. I did show her the entire story mode of this game. because I was like, hey, I think you'll like it. Yeah, you. Spoiler alert, she did like it. But me playing it twice is one of the reasons that I don't really want to play it again on stream, because I don't think I could give a proper experience for you guys at this point. I remember too much of it, and it would be more like me showing you a thing, and I don't know if I'd be patient enough with some of the narration. Game audio could stand to be lower. Okay. Let me... I could do that. I haven't streamed this game before. Actually, hold on. Probably there. The menu music is a vibe. Yeah, this menu music is also really low. It'll probably get louder, and I'll continue to adjust it from there. But yeah. Let's see. It's probably gonna have to be lower still, because this is probably much, much, much louder. Let's see, volume. Probably there for you guys. Actually, no. I'm gonna do it from somewhere else. Give me a second. Is that better? Actually, wait. No, hold on. I need to do it in a different way, because I want to lower it for you guys and not for me. I want it to be loud as fuck for me, honestly. So give me 1 second. That should be about the same. Again. Wait, for any of you who play rhythm games, you probably understand. Playing the game with, like, no audio would be cringe. You want the audio to be loud and in your ears so you can hear it. But I need you guys to be able to hear it because the music's good. So yeah, I think that should be fine. So I'm gonna play a thing. Let me make sure, actually, Familiar's crazy loud, so yeah, it is crazy loud. Let me do that. You gotta hear the lovely Salem? Yeah, that's true. That's the problem with balancing rhythm game audio. It's gotta be, like, loud, but not crazy loud. So what we're gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna play is this, but I'm gonna play it on expert. So you guys get to see kind of what the middle of the road charting looks like. It's very interesting. And you might be like, hey, how do you control this game? It's really simple, because it plays very similarly to Mustache, where, like, some keys are the bottom row and some keys are the top row. Even though it has two sides. And you might be like, what makes this game different from Mustache? The answer is the game's entire charting philosophy. I think this game is less physically demanding than Mustache, but more rhythmically demanding. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, you don't need to hit as many keys in this game, but it's not easy, like, at all. And you'll see when I get to, like, some of the harder difficulties that you're like, this game is not easy. But I think it does a really good job of, like, leading people through difficulties in general. Also, it just looks really good. The art is so good. No, I just realized something and now I have to lock in. Man.
Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the fingers, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
Okay, I can unlock in now. Am I having to hit like 1 30-second notes? One song requires you to hit 30 seconds. I'll play that one actually, but not yet. I'm not warmed up enough to play it. Anyway, yeah, I realized I was on pace for an AP and I was like, God damn it, I have to lock in. I have to lock in. 100% accuracy, it's right there. I have to lock in. But yeah, the fun thing about this song is this song was basically the first song that they had available to play in kind of all of the demo. Like, well, at least in White Label, this was the song you first played, and this was the song they used for the tutorial. So this is the first one I wanted to play. I did lock in. That's so true. But one of the really fun things about this game is that pretty much the entire soundtrack is done in-house with the exception of some guest collab songs, one of which is by the notably famous Jamie Page, like the Vocaloid producer, or I should say like the vocal synth producer, not necessarily Vocaloid if I'm being technical, but yeah, so they produced pretty much all of the band's music in-house, and it's very, very cool. So I want to play something like, we'll play, I think we'll play Waiting, actually. So I'll play Waiting on the Unbeatable difficulty, so you, like, because there's Unbeatable difficulty goes from like as low as 13 all the way up to like 23, 24. It's a very wide range. So I want you guys to kind of like see what the difference looks like. Also, a fun thing about this game, it has release timing. Which makes it automatically slightly more technical than Mustache. Because Mustache does not have release timing. And I would actually say the vast majority of this game is playable with only 2 keys. Until you get to like 22 difficulty stuff. Ooh. Okay. They fixed the chart. Nice. The funnier thing about this game is that, like, despite it being, like, technically easier than Mustache, in a lot of ways, it takes way more of my brain power to play it. You get it because visually there's a lot more going on? Yeah. Yes, there's an achievement for screwing up the release timing. Hold on, let me go find it because it's so funny that it exists. Like, there's a lot of really funny achievements in this game. Let me see. Global achievements, where is it? Yeah, the title for the release timing is literally called, yes, there's release timing. And then the subtext just says, sorry. It's so funny that it has that. Like, to me, it's so funny that it has that. What do you mean my rating went down? What do you mean? My rating was 11,602. I'm just playing video game. Sorry, yeah, no, like, that one's really funny. The other one that's really funny is there's an achievement called Dead Ball, which you get for a specific encounter involving a song that I'm going to show you later in the stream. It is incredibly difficult to do in the story mode. Like, it's a secret, kind of a secret encounter situation, and you can cheese it by turning on the assist mode, and that will play it for you. I had to do this, by the way. Like, I wasn't good enough to do the thing that they wanted me to do, and I was like, oh, okay. And the achievement for it says, if you got this during the demo, I'm sorry. You had to do it again. It's really funny to me. But yeah, one of my other super favorite things about this game is the blue notes, the ones that go from one track to the other. They can do a bunch of really interesting things with them, which you will see when I play this. Because when I played this song for the first time, it threw me for a loop. Because even like when I was first like kind of really like starting to learn the game, I played this song and I was like, what the hell? What am I looking at? Because it did some things that I just didn't think they could do with notes. And you might be able to see it because basically the blue notes you hit on one lane and then they go up to another lane and you're supposed to hit them on the other lane also. But what if there were notes in between the note, like the blue note on the way up and the way down that you still had to hit? That's what this song does. Fun fact, this is actually the first song you'll really hear when you play the story mode, actually. Or the first song you play, basically. The fun fact, I believe this is the expert chart. It is still harder than Waiting 14 by quite a lot. But there is a specific charter in this game that is well known in the arcade mode channel's Discord server for being a kind of a demon. I think they did actually make very small edits to a lot of the things that they charted. See, like, I didn't know where that blue note was, actually. Because I don't play this version of the song very much. Oh. Oh no. I just thought of something. Okay. Okay. So that ending section, like, I'm really bad at this song on the unbeatable difficulty. It's an unbeatable 20, and most everybody agrees it's kind of a 21 and not actually a 20. And most 21s aren't that spicy. What has been thought of in the dome. Yeah, so basically, they just released a star chart for this, and star charts are kind of like the hardest difficulty charts, and not all songs get them. They often have special difficulty titles for like that are kind of based on the song. For example, Retuned has level 24 Rewired, and I'm really bad at this song at the level 20 version of it, and I was like, oh, for scoring reasons, like for rating reasons, I do have to play the level 24 version. And then I reached the part of the song that makes me really bad at it on the level 20 difficulty, and I was like, what did they do to this part? Because I don't know, I haven't looked at it yet. It's kind of just a, oh no, oh no, oh no. But one of the other things that's really interesting about song length in this game is that they are the full feature songs. They do not cut the length of the song to better suit a quote-unquote arcade rhythm game. So if you remember, like, popping open Guitar Hero and being like, wow, that song is just 5 minutes long, you can get that experience in this game. The longest song in this game is over 12 minutes long. There is an arcade mode chart for it. It's real. It exists. I want to full combo it, actually. I want to full combo it really bad. I want to full combo it so bad. I've actually played it a bunch of times, and I do really like playing it because I like the song a lot. But it also makes me cry, or it can make me cry. It can make me cry sometimes. The reason I bring up song length though is because the next song that I want to play is 6 minutes long, and is the first. Well, it's like I imagine it's like playing a Dragon Force song. Yeah, kind of. This is an unbeatable 19. I have sort of warmed up enough to play this, I think. This is probably my favorite song in the game, for a lot of reasons, but it's very long, so lock in. Can you see why this game might be hard now? And every time you remember there's release timing? Yeah. awful. You know, I didn't expect a full combo dial tone, but it would have been nice. Would have been really nice if I actually got to full combo it on stream. That would have been really cool. But no. One of my favorite things about this game, though, is specifically how it charts, like, rest sections, because they're never boring, and they usually feel really good. Like, this entire thing is basically a bridge. Which is crazy to me. Also, yes, that roll does come, like, 5 minutes into the song. Which is, makes the song really hard to full combo. Oh no. My notes. The ending is so hard. Jamming, thank you. Thank you for jamming. I love dial tone. Hold on, I need to drink more water. This music is so good. Thank you for getting it. I adore this song so much. Partially it's because of where it plays in the story and the lead up to it, but also I think the song on its own bangs, and I can't tell you the amount of times I've dropped a full combo to this song. I have full comboed it, which is cool. Actually, like, what is my ranking on dial tone? 136. Okay, yeah. I could be more accurate on dial tone, but of everybody who's ever played this song, I am top 150 thumbs up, which is pretty cool to me. And if you're wondering, how do you get 162, like, or 1.62 million in the Salem? You've only been getting like 1.35 or 1.4 million. Well, There's a special mode that you can turn on called critical mode, which increases your score, but also means that you take damage from getting anything lower than a perfect. It also makes it really hard to recover your HP. So there's actually some songs where just clearing it on critical of all things is like really impressive. But no, dial tone is really good. I do want to play a specific song, though, that I haven't actually played yet. It is in this folder, I believe. Yeah, so this song is the very, very first song that you hear when you hear story mode. They didn't actually put it in the game until very recently, so this will be the first time I've ever played it. So you're about to watch me sight read something live. That's very busy, oh my goodness. I could full combo that. Comically, some of you might have noticed I made a tweet about, like, sometimes playing music from this game and then nearly crying. The riff at the very end of this song is one of the ones that gets me. It's very good, but also, like, man, it makes me emotional. Nice sight read, thank you. Thank you. My 2 misses. I got hit by a spike note, and then there was some other stuff. It's short. Whoa, what do you mean rating up? Actually, no, 11609 is where I'm supposed to be. That's where I'm supposed to be. Hold on. I'm gonna... Hold on. Why am I where I'm at? Hold on. I, like, moved. I wasn't supposed to move. Get smaller, you fool. You're taking up the screen. Okay. I am going to turn on critical mode because I think that'll be fun. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like, left shift? Or left control? I want to do a scoring run of this one, so give me like a couple runs, because I think I can. No! No! I tapped it instead of holding it! The critical failure. Rhythm gamer suffering.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that section's weird. That section is weird. Okay. Like, it's really cool, but oh my goodness. I'd have to give that more attempts than I'm willing to give it on a stream in order to, like, actually get it. You might be like, hey Salem, what does you playing a rhythm game by yourself actually look like sometimes? If I'm chasing scores, it looks like me restarting the same song, like, upwards of 10 times until I understand a section. It looks like that sometimes, which is like, oh boy. And I refuse to put my viewers through the restart cycle of hell. So I just don't do it on stream. Salem Sight Reader, it's the opposite of Sight Read. We call it a full combo, but it's got a barely in it, so it makes me sad. Cause there was definitely a section where I did not read it good. There was definitely a time where I did not read it very good. What does that one look like? 131, that's normal. That's normal. Okay, what do I want to play now? I know what I want to play. So, I like this song a lot. I'm gonna play it twice. I'm gonna play once the 18 version, and then I'm gonna play the 23 version, and you guys are gonna see why 20 plus songs are really scary. It's been forever since I played this version of the song. Hold on. I can't play it with critical mode on. This song is still really hard, even at the 18 version. Like, one of the weird things about this game is that, like, the difficulties are not really absolute. They're kind of skill set dependent, and there's a lot of different skill sets in this game. Like, a lot. Like, way more than I would say that they're actually in Mustache. Just because they play with rhythms way more. So like a song like this, I'm actually not very good at. So if you're wondering, how do they make this song harder than it already is? Oh, you'll see. No! There's nothing worse than missing like a long hold note at the beginning of a transition in this game. Like, nothing worse. It's actually funny because like I should not actually show you guys what this song looks like in specific because I'm not good at it. Like, this song is way lower than it's supposed to be on like my rating chart, which is like the way they handle score rating in this game. Like, you can see like the number above my name that says like 11609 or whatever. They basically take your accuracy and then the difficulty of the song and then multiply it together with some fancy math formula to get like just a number, like some decimal number. And then they add the top 25 of those that you have, and that becomes your actual rating. Like, there is a maximum theoretical rating in this game based on the difficulty of the songs, and it's something like 12.9, I think. So like, generally speaking, if you can get up to 11, you're considered pretty dang good at the game. If you can get to 12, you're like really good at the game, and like climbing past 12s is just like ridiculously difficult. You have to play this song in order to do so. The thing I'm about to show you, I'm really bad at it, and you'll see why in a second. You guys see it? How messed up this chart is? It hasn't even gotten to the hardest part yet. That's the scariest thing. It's like here, my brain like short circuits. Oh God, what is going on? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's fucked up is this actually might be record, like on pace for a PB. $93.51. I think that actually might be my highest accuracy, and that might be my highest score. New PB, my rating goes up. Let's go! Yippee, my rating goes up by a noticeable number. Oh my God. I was not expecting to actually hit a PB on literally anything today. Thank you for the big stretchy. I did do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that song's hard as hell. Like, there's a whole section in there where I just am like, what the fuck? Hydrate? I will, thank you. It is crazy to me how much that whole section is like, what is happening? What is going on? Also, the album art for this is sick as hell. She is grinding on a microphone stand on the barrel of a gun. Like, look at that. It's awesome. Beat Unbeatable is extremely cool. Nah, bro, give me a moment. I can't digest that. What was that? Oh, I'm sorry. You got ad breaks during that. I'm so sorry. I should play something else that's really funny. So I really don't want to play Waiting Cleveland. Waiting Cleveland is evil, actually. We're gonna play this. I'm very bad at this chart. You'll see why in a second. Why would you write a song about Cleveland? Cleveland is the difficulty. It should remind you a lot of Mustache. They're stylistic. They're in the same like genre of rhythm game. They're just hard in very different ways. I'm so bad at this version. Fun fact about the difficulty rating of this system, there's like a bunch of 24s. Well, there's a few 24s. Whether people think this is the hardest 24 or the easiest 24 kind of depends on their skill set. I think it's the hardest by an uncomfortable margin. By like a long shot. I feel overstimulated and I'm not even playing. Yeah, I'm overstimulated also. God, I'm so bad at that version of the song. Cleveland is the difficulty? Yes. Understandable, have a nice day. Not to mention there's 4 lanes. Yeah, this song's really hard to read. It took me a really long time to even learn the 22 version of that song. Okay, but yes, when I said Cleveland is the difficulty, if you look at this chart, there are 5 difficulties. There's beginner, normal, hard, expert, unbeatable, and Cleveland. You were not here when I explained this, but basically there are 5 difficulties officially. It's like beginner, normal, hard, expert, unbeatable, and star, I guess. So actually there's 6 difficulties. I can't number. But the star difficulty, every star difficulty chart has a unique difficulty title. So like I'm currently in the star difficulty category of songs, and there's only like a few that are on the official one. But there's literally like, this song's star difficulty title is just Yeah, but that's because the name of the song is Yeah 8 times. It's just Yeah 8 times, which this song is awesome actually. This feels like something people would play as the opener at a concert. But yeah, the chart I just played is probably the 4th or 5th hardest chart in the game. Forgot that song works like that. I think that's probably lower accuracy than I normally get on it, but it's also just very difficult. Very difficult in general. Actually, do I have an S on this? I don't think I do. No, I do. I'm just skill issuing myself because I'm rusty. Salem star difficulty, literally. What else is there that's like... Oh, I know what I should actually play. Wait, it doesn't have a star difficulty. What am I doing? It is... I should play, Jamie Page's song. Because Jamie Page did make an actual full track for this song, or this game. Like, this is an original for this game, actually. And the first DLC that's actually paid in this game will be basically a full album of JB Page's stuff, including unreleased stuff, which tells me that D-Cell and JB Page are really good friends. If you wonder why I keep saying lock in all the time, it's because of this song. It's not actually strictly because of Northern Lion. Even though the soundbite is from the Get It Twisted speech. No, my full combo! No! It's so over. It's so over. That note I missed at the end. Ow. Ow. One thing that this game does a lot, the Mustache doesn't, is like trills on chords. They do a lot, and I'm still not used to it. But I'll take 99% accuracy. That's actually really good, and actually kind of hard to do in this game. It's actually not easy to do 99% accuracy, like at all. But I like that song a lot. It's famous. It's probably hilariously the most famous song from the soundtrack. But okay. How to introduce this to you? Okay. There is a baseball minigame in Unbeatable where you have to hit. You basically are playing Rhythm Heaven, but it's baseball. It's very cool and very sweet. There are 4 baseball-related songs in the arcade mode based off of the baseball minigame. One of them is secret. I'm going to play, I think, the medium one for you, and then I'm gonna play the secret one. And you'll hear kind of the triggers they use for, like, the baseball system in here. Or at least the special pitches, I believe, because those are still in the soundtrack. Okay, actually they don't have the baseball triggers in that version of the song. I thought they did. But anyway, that song is only 1 minute and 28 seconds long and literally is called Ball is Infinite. But I want to show you guys the chart that only exists at a single difficulty. It's this! First of all, pay attention to the actual album art, which is you, JoJo, walking at a pitching machine. It only has one difficulty, and it's 24. By most people, this is widely regarded to be the easiest 24 in the arcade mode. But have fun with 30-second notes. Wait, hold on. Fucking... This song is so... It's so easy to mess up. Anyway, we referred to it as the ELO potion if you could learn how to play it, because you could learn how to play it way before you're playing other 24s. This song makes me laugh every time I play it. Anyway, that's Swing. So it's actually really funny because, one, I always forget that that note exists. Always. Every time. Every single time I forget that that note exists. I've played this song like probably 10 times. I don't think I've hit that note once. But anyway, I'm gonna type this in chat because anytime people would post a score from this, people would do this in the chat repeatedly in the Discord. Because that's literally just what you hear when you're trying to like unlock this song in the arcade mode, because you basically have to defeat the pitching machine on the nightmare difficulty, which is like hidden in the arcade mode, and I could only beat the pitching machine by setting the game to assist, like to the assist mode, because I tried to do it like a bunch of times and I was like, it's too unpredictable, it's too fast, I can't handle the baseball minigame, I'm going to die. And well, yeah, that unlocks this song. Which I have a much better score on, but playing swing properly is hard, and I'm not good at it. I do want to play Afterburner though, but I don't want to play Afterburner 25. Afterburner 25 scares me. I want to play Afterburner 22. Dare you say it is unbeatable? It's not unbeatable. People have beaten it. I'm just not saucy enough. Like, the big thing I think I need to do is actually learn how to, like, set my scroll speed higher than it currently is. But my reaction speed isn't quite good enough to do that yet. Which I would just have to, like, play the game a lot to get there. Hilariously, I do think my favorite, like, difficulty, like, songs on my favorite difficulty level are, like, 22s. I like 22s a lot, and I actually oftentimes find them easier than 21s. Although, Afterburner 22 is kind of not a good example of this, because this one's really, really hard. You played the batter minigame in the demo? Okay, then yeah, you played swing, probably. Or at least you played the other one. Ball is infinite. You think? You're slowly starting to be able to read it a bit? Yeah, it's complicated. It's super complicated to read. Like, I'm good at single lane scrolling rhythm games because my focus is such that I'm not good at reading the full screen. Unbeatable says, fuck you, read the whole screen. And I'm like, it's hard. It's hard. Oh my god, Rhea, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, raiders. My name is Salem Starlight, Fallen Angel VTuber, and I am currently playing Unbeatable in the arcade mode. You're playing Apex Legends. I hope you... What do they call getting a victory in Apex? It's not a victory royale, and it's not a winner chicken dinner. Do they call it anything special? Is it just like winning a trophy? What do they call winning in Apex? I don't know. I don't play Apex. Anyway, hi. You did get oh, it's called Champion. Congratulations on becoming champion. Awaiting your debut in League of Legends now. Good luck. You are the Apex champion, yeah. Good luck in League of Legends. I'll see you on the Rift. I'm debating on whether I want to play this next song because it's loud. No, I'll play... I'm not gonna play Zero Moment. I will play Prono Emoto though. I like Prono Emoto a lot. It's 341, yeah. Prono Emoto's fun. I'm debating if I want to play League of Legends. I'm not debating that. That is not a debate. I do not want to play League of Legends. Though I am debating if I want to play Deadlock, which is a League of Legends and also an Overwatch. Two games I'm infamously not super fond of, but like, I'm sometimes susceptible to peer pressure. But everyone keeps on saying it's like the hardest type of game to learn, and I'm like, that sounds like so much work. And I keep seeing clips of like people doing crazy stuff, and I'm like, why? It's like not helping. My combo! I have played this song much better than I have this time. High investment friend swap? Yeah, extremely high investment friend swap. And I don't have friends that are playing it. I have one friend that's kind of interested in playing it. And we would both be new and bad together, which is less scary, but I don't have like a friend that's like, oh yeah, all like trying to get me to play it. It's like, I'm debating playing it. I'm not sure. I would probably also be bad at it, and that would make me not play it pretty quickly. Because I don't have MOBA macro skills, really, and I can't aim, so then they'd be like, oh, just movement on them, and no. I've seen people doing movement in that game, and it looks, well, it looks like it would take like 40 hours before you understand what you're doing at all. Maybe longer. I don't know how long matches are either, so I don't know how much of like you just getting your ass kicked it is. You should play Deadlock, it's great. You're channeling another orange woman. You want to play League of Legends with you? No, I don't want to play League of Legends. When people who tell you to play Ryu in Streets, no, okay. With a fighting game, you pick your character, that's the character you want to play, and you learn them, because that's the only way you're going to be incentivized to stick with them. If you ever want to play You're Not That Good, yeah, understood, understood. You're lost in Deep Nest, rest in pieces. The ones you've seen have been pretty long. Movement is for scrubs, real gamers camp. Then why is every single Deadlock highlight I see them like flying across the map in 15 seconds and like scampering out of the shop like they're on some kind of illegal substance? Like, they are absolutely on something, TM. Scrubs sadly are cool. Understandable. Have a nice day. Does that make me scrubby? Looks at you pathetically. It's a Valve game, of course. It has fuck-ass movement. They probably injected. Damn. They probably did. But yeah, have I ever played with a Valve game? No, actually, I've never played a Valve game. Smile. Actually, that's untrue. I played Portal. Played Portal and Portal 2. I forgot. I played Portal and Portal 2. Also, hi Kevin, welcome to stream. You didn't miss it. I'm gaming. I like this game. This game's cool. Actually, I'm gonna do another double play of difficulties. Have I played Half-Life? No. I've done Portal and Portal 2, that's it. But I haven't done Half-Life, haven't done Half-Life 2, I haven't played Gary's mod, I haven't played Team Fortress 2. If you can understand my Unite map objectives, Deadlock isn't really that much harder. Really? Not even Left 4 Dead? Left 4 Dead is Valve? What? Left 4 Dead is Valve? Okay, never mind. I've played that. Like a little. Not a lot, but a little. Left 4 Dead, okay, wait. I'm about to have, I had a realization. Left 4 Dead is the original friend swap. Everybody understands. Like, okay, specifically in the way we use that term today. Like, there's obviously older games you play with your friends, but in the terms of online era, like, I'm getting on with a cooperative game to play with my friends and do something stupid and maybe shoot them in the back because it'll be funny. 4 swords? Yeah, no, I'm not talking about, like, couch co-op, because, like, couch co-op is different. Or, like, local co-op is very different. That's a very different kind of friend swap. I'm talking about that person you know that's like, one of you is in Alabama, one of you is in the Midwest for some fuck-ass reason, someone else is West Coast, and then there's another person in Brazil, and all 4 of you are like, let's play a video game. That's Left 4 Dead, baby. That's Left 4 Dead. Fucking around with Halo 3 customs. That's true. That's probably true, because I also messed around with Halo 3 customs. I remember when people were building race courses on Foundry. I remember when people were building race courses on Foundry. I'm sorry, I attacked the Midwest. I shouldn't attack the Midwest. Some of you probably live there. Mongoose races were peak, yes. Turns out you have 5 people and no one wants to play League, so you don't play anything. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow, oof, ouch, owie. So true, so real. It's why everybody, like, these days mods stuff so that, like, you can have extra players, because then it's like, oh, we've modded Lethal Company so that we can play with 5 players, but Lethal Company with 5 players is a very different experience. Midwest adjacent, understandable. So fun fact, when I travel, I actually think I travel to the Midwest more than any region, actually. Like, over the past 5 years, I think I've been in the Midwest more than I've been anywhere else. I kind of like the places I've been. I don't always like the states I've been, but I like the places inside the states. And they're filled with wonderful people whom I love, so like, hey, Midwest can't be all bad, right? This is coming from a filthy West Coaster, though, and everybody wants to burn me to death for it, so it's fine. Or, no, they just wanted to beat me to death. You're somewhere near the Midwest? You're not the Midwest. You're not the Midwest. But anyway, I'm gonna play this song twice in a row. I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that the star difficulty is named Boing, all right? It's just named Boing. You need to understand, you'll understand why in a second. It took me a while to learn how to play that version of the song, and I probably don't remember how. It is so crazy how hard the saxophone player is going in this song. Like, that guy is going nuts. You could drive to the Midwest in like 15 minutes. Ooh. They're your neighbors. Oh. Well, that's what I get for looking at chat. It's fine. It's fine. I can drop my full combos to look at you guys sometimes. It's all right. Have you gotten to try Culver's yet? No, I've never. So I've been to the Midwest several times and yet somehow have avoided a Culver's every time. But I remember when I went to the South, people were like, you have to try Whataburger. And the one time I tried Whataburger, it was actually really disappointing. And I was like, wow, maybe this is because we waited in a drive-through line for like 20 minutes and then they gave us the food and the food was cold. But it's not bad, but people sell it as more than a fast food chain. Whataburger is overrated. I don't live in the Midwest, but you do work at Culver's. Noted, noted. So like, when people say Culver's is overrated, like, I think that just means it's good fast food. So like, I'm West Coast, right? So like, In-N-Out. I think In-N-Out's pretty good. Largely because it's cheaper than most other fast food. Actually, it's cheaper than most other fast food, and if you eat the fries within 3 minutes of getting them, they're actually pretty good. Most people are like, the fries are bad, and it's like, 1, put extra salt on them. 2, like, scarf them within 3 minutes of getting them. Skip the fries. I actually get 2 orders of fries and then devour them in 5 minutes. So if you don't want your fries, I'll take them. I will suck them into my stomach like a vacuum. But I like the fries, personally. But also they're like less, what's the word? Oily, greasy than normal fast food fries. So that's why. Anyway. You miss Carl's Jr.? Carl's Jr. owns. Actually, hold on, I need to pause. Okay, so there was one time when I was driving across the country and I was supposed to go to, like, I went to a Hardee's because I thought it was Carl's Jr. because they're supposed to be basically the same as Carl's Jr. And I was like, wow, I actually really like Carl's Jr., at least when it's fresh, which is good luck getting one of those these days. And and I was like, oh, I can go to a Hardee's and get a Western bacon cheeseburger. Their menu is different. The one I went to didn't have a Western bacon cheeseburger. And I was like, wait, that's literally what I always order. I don't know what else to get from here. Just like White Castle, but Southern and better. That's crazy because I've heard White Castle is awful. So saying it's better than White Castle is not anything. You live in Arizona. Culver's I work at is honestly pretty decent. Chicken sandwiches over burgers personally. Okay. Heard good things about your fish, but you haven't tried it. Understandable. Okay, understood. Wait, see, Rhea, you get it. The Western bacon is good. It's goated. All the crystals in your area closed. That's cursed. Used to go all the time. I'm sorry. Actually, wait, for those of you who are in the area, what do you feel about Cookout? Like, I've heard those are like Midwest, East Coast. And maybe this is mostly me being like a filthy West Coaster. But we don't have those out here. So when people were talking about like not inviting you to the Cookout, I thought they were talking about like an actual barbecue, like backyard party. Is that what they're talking about? Or are they talking about like the Cookout, the restaurant? And is Cookout goated because it's cheap, or is Cookout goated because it's good? Because those are two different things. Something can be goated specifically because the food is decent and it's cheaper than everything else, or because, like, it's just good. No, that means a barbecue? That's what I thought! I was like, that's black people speak for a barbecue! Like, what are you talking about? Food's pretty good and it's cheap? Okay, understandable. That's what I thought. I was like, literally, that's black people for a barbecue. Come on now. Which, I can say that. I'm allowed. They're open until like 4 a.m. Oh, the overnighters? They understand. Anyway, watch this nonsense. If you can remember, the difficulty of this chart is called boing. My accuracy. When you were in college, you would finish papers the night before they were due, and then go to a cookout at 2 a.m. and get like 3 quesadillas and a drink for $6. Damn. Times used to be so nice, didn't they? Things used to be so cheap. And now they are not. They are not cheap. Things are very expensive now. You want to go to McDonald's and get 10 nuggets, a 10 nugget combo and fries? That's like $12. That's like $12 now. This is what they took from you? Yeah. Recession indicator, the McDonald's 10-piece nugget meal is now, like, more expensive than going to an In-N-Out. Unironically, that's actually kind of true. So, it's cursed. It's cursed out here. I don't want to play. Those are all star charts. Actually, fun. No, I'm not playing 0 Moment 25. I'm not insane. I don't really want to play Unbeatable for that either. I'm not playing Boot Gubbed. That's evil. Actually, no. I will play that. So, this version of the chart is really funny because if you remember earlier in this, I played a song called Waiting on 14 difficulty. The one that's difficulty was Cleveland at star difficulty. And I didn't want to play the Cleveland version of the chart because it hurts my brain. But, wow, would you look at that? It's pixeled. I think I missed a note because I stopped to look at chat again. It keeps happening to me. You guys are so distracting. Keep looking. Keep messing up my notes. How are you gonna take responsibility? Don't bother with little OS. But I have to. Well, not that I have to. I just want to. We're just gremlins. I mean, yeah, but you're my gremlins. I remember the first time I tried to play this song in arcade mode and I was like, what the fuck? You will simply stop chatting? No! Dude, what? No! You can't just stop. Well, I mean, I can't force you to chat, but also, like, no, you can't just stop chatting. She's playing to nobody. Oh my god. Okay, listen, this isn't how this is supposed to work. You guys are supposed to be the ones who are saying, like, she hates me. It's not supposed to be me going, like, oh my god, they hate me. What the fuck? God, they hate me. Uno reverse? I know! No! Bad. You must treat chat as if they are Eurydice while you are rhythm gaming. Maybe have you guys considered I'm trying to serenade and or impress you with my funny rhythm gamer skills because it's like the only thing I have? Have you considered it? Have you considered it? Because you should. You should. You should consider it. Save the world, my final. That was my last message before I took my hiatus. OMG, she's serenading us? I am! I can't sing. This is the best I can do. Is it working? It's working! Yay! Oh my god, they're so impressed. You have more than just your rhythm games? I do. I do. I'm like half joking. I'm being extra pathetic on purpose as a way of getting you guys to reassure me, and it's working. It has been great background noise while playing the Air Billions. Perfect! Wonderful. So, hilariously, one of the reasons I love doing rhythm game streams is because they make for incredible second monitor content. They make for, like, absolutely insanely good second monitor content. Because if you like the music and you like me tapping buttons, then, like, hey, I just get to be your funny little, sometimes noisy DJ while I'm playing a rhythm game. And it's good. I think it's fun. I've considered doing Tuesdays earlier, like, in the day, so that I, like, text some people's work day. If you guys want me to, I can. Second monitor, it being second monitor content is good. Like, okay, people don't understand how important second monitor content is. Getting hit in the Hollow Knight because you can't stop paying attention. I'm becoming the first monitor content. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. I mean, not really, but also like, okay. As also somebody who watches a lot of streamers, like I understand how nice it is sometimes to have like stuff that's second monitor or second monitor adjacent. And I often think that like, if my rhythm game stuff exists, then like people might even be able to use them as VODs if they intend to use them as second monitor content. Like it's like a radio almost, like a radio thing you could put on. Prefer late night streams? Yeah, like my normal time is 7 p.m. PST. I probably won't stream that time if I stream on Sundays, just because I have some European viewers that I would like to try to catch. So I will stream earlier, I think, on like Sundays. If I stream on Sundays, I probably won't stream on Saturdays very often, if at all, because I have other social obligations I would like to attend to on Saturdays. But for the most part, 7 p.m. PST is just when I'm gonna start. It just works for me, and you just have to pick a time, and you just have to go with it. And hopefully, if/when I become employed, it won't actually impact my streaming schedule. That's kind of the hope, is that if I start at this time, when employment, I don't have to change timing again. Because that would be unfortunate if suddenly, like, I have to change timing because employment. I mean, I might have to anyway, but we'll see. Anyway. Unironically, I think this is the most Chinese song on the soundtrack. Which, like, the developers are Chinese, so, like, Chinese American. Playing it at a very Chinese time of the year? I am. Man, I want Chinese food. Fuck. Gotta find a Chinese place near me. That's, like, not a Panda Express. You know, it's funny because I'm like trying to have a thought right now, but my brain is consumed with both good music and focus. This game takes so much focus to play, like, honestly. Ooh. My full combo. Oh, I can't read it. Having a thought? Yeah. No thoughts, head busy. Extremely. Super kick-ass Chinese food place right down the road from me. Awesome. I think everybody should have a local Chinese food place that's really good. Rating up! Yippee! I almost want to run that back on critical mode now that I, like, understand the chart. So the last time I think I played that exact version of the song, I was, way worse at the video game. And I did upscore it, I think. Let me run it back. Hold on. Nope. That first note happened so fast. Oh well. Why does that note work like... Okay, whatever. Whatever, I upscored it. I upscored it by kind of a lot, I think. Yeah, by kind of a lot. It's fine, I did better. It's not like I missed their notes or anything and they were all stupid places to miss, it's fine. Such is the peril of the rhythm gamer. You love that these are full songs? Me too. I think that's one of the bigger cool things about the game is that they are just the full song. Sometimes the full song is 1:30 long. Sometimes the full song is 4 minutes long. Sometimes it's 6 minutes long. One time it's 12 minutes long. I don't think you were here for that, Emery. There's a song that's 12 minutes long in this game. I could play it, but like, it's kind of like, there's a person in this chat I've told to play this video game narratively, and I really don't want to spoil the way that song feels or sounds, because it'll hit way harder if they're hearing it for the first time in the context of in which they are supposed to hear it. Playing a rhythm game song for 12 minutes sounds low-key miserable. It's awesome. It's actually fucking awesome. At least in the context of the first time you hear it, it will probably give you such incredible emotion that you're like, wow, I would love to play that in the arcade mode, actually. What if I cried again? The chart's good, a long song is awesome. The chart's pretty dang good. The song itself is really good and is almost more like two songs squished together. But there's several repeated leitmotifs and good decent amounts of breaks, and other times where it's really intense and other times where it's just a good song. Just a good song. Now, trying to full combo it on the other hand, that's miserable. But if you're just trying to like vibe, it's awesome. It's just awesome. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? I don't want to play K-Mo. K-Mo is good, or K.Mo. Having full songs, it's really not common these days because everything is arcade. This is from an arcade game though. I think this is Rotano. This was my first ELO potion, actually. Because I was way better at this song than I was supposed to be. Shadow Shake, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm so rusty. It's okay though. It's actually funny because For those of you who are used to playing Mustache, you're like, of course Salem would like this song. Is this mod or do they have this song in the game? This song is base game. This comment's base game. You go to bed, you could be up in 6 hours? Welcome. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. But no, this is base game. They had a collab with Rotano, and they put K.Mo in the game. But I don't think there's really mods for Unbeatable yet, or at least I'm not planning on playing a modded version. They'll have a chart editor in a few months, I think, maybe like 3 or 4. And then we'll start getting like custom charts and we'll see how that goes. I hope it's good. I honestly hope there's like good custom charting and not cringe custom charting. Especially because if people are only charting for top level stuff, that'll be really sad. But we'll see. Green grass and high tides? Yes. Yeah, no, green grass and high tides is like that. Also, Freebird is just that, honestly. Yeah. In terms of just like missing a song, like a note at the very end, like even a 6-minute song in a rhythm game is a really long time. And the amount of times I've thrown a full combo on dial tone at 6 minutes and 10 seconds, when it's a 6-minute and 19-second song, and unimaginable amounts of throw on dial tone. It's one of my favorite songs in this game, and I'm constantly throwing. Constantly throwing on dial tone. They also have this, which, I'm not good at this chart. Song's good as hell, though. I don't think I can do Amanon on critical. What else do they have? Because they have a couple things from other rhythm games. Oh wait, these are all star charts. Hehe. There's a couple... Yeah, forward operating bass is just... I love this song. I love this song very much. This song is so much fun. Wait, I jumped. It didn't have me jump. That's cringe. It's actually really funny because if anybody's used to me playing Mustache and is used to like the way they chart things in that game, it's probably not surprising at all that I'm good at this song. Because this is like one of the few charts in this game that I would actively categorize as a Mustache chart. That's just straight up a Mustache chart, just the way it functions. What is even the difference between this and Mustache? It controls very similarly, but the charting is extremely different, just in terms of preferences. And then, because this one has constant side swaps, it's actually a lot trickier to read. This game is more technically difficult, but Mustache has higher APM at ceiling. Although the APM at this one's ceiling can be pretty extreme. Also, because of the way control scheme setup has been working, you can't map three notes down, and technically difficult is the best kind of difficult. I think I like the way this game handles difficulty a little more than Mustache, at least specifically the climb into roughly where I'm at rating-wise. I do think Mustache in particular doesn't have a nice step from its 10s to its 11s in a lot of cases. The 11s are so much more difficult than a lot of the 10s that there's no way to actually prepare yourself for them other than just kind of throwing yourself at them repeatedly. And you can do that for a really long time without actually learning anything. And the way this game is charted makes that less likely and true. Until I think you get to like 23 and up. As soon as you get to 23 and up, it's like, oh fuck. There's a lot of things in 23 pluses that are just evil, like diabolical. Now you can play, like, they're all very skill set differential, so there's some 24s you'll probably be good at, or 23 and ups you'll be good at, and other ones you'll be really bad at, which is kind of what happened to me. Let me go to everything, and then go to the star charts. So like, this song, I'm shockingly good at compared to other 24s. Like, I think I like 93%ed it or something. And it's pretty good. This song, my score is only so high because the song is a minute long. It's ridiculously hard and ridiculously fast, but you can just kind of fake your way to a decent score because it's only 1 minute long, as you can see by this, but it is 271 BPM. This is like, did you get the 30-second notes? This game has a story mode? It does. It has an incredible story mode that I probably won't be playing on stream because I want a lot of you guys to play it for yourself, and I've played it twice. So it wouldn't be a fresh experience. It would be me holding your guys' hand through the story mode. The heck does bootgubbed mean? Well, this is the bootleg remix. So this is the bootgubbed version. That was an incredibly poor play in comparison. I've done better. I think I've done like 90. I have to speed it up. Funny song. It is, bootgubbed is a funny remix of proper rhythm. I also like how this version is literally called Remix This. Like, all the songs have like subtitles in terms of like the actual like UI. So this one just literally says Remix This, I dare you, because Proper Rhythm has like 4 different remixes in the game. Because there's like Proper Rhythm, there's the Dog Noise remix. Or actually no, it's Proper Rhythm. There's All There Is To It, which is, both of those are like story mode basically. And then there's like the Must Die version. Yeah, All There Is To It. Then there's Must Die. So at least there's 3 proper rhythms in the game. Minimum. I should play Retuned 24. Okay. I'm gonna set Ruri to 24 for you guys, and we'll see how this goes. I don't expect this to go well. This was the song I played at the very beginning of the stream, but I did not play it on Unbeatable. I played it on Expert. Okay. Okay. Jesus. I could learn that, but that's rough. Okay. Huh. Oh my god, what the fuck? My accuracy! The very last rhythms of that song, my accuracy! I had like a 94, and then it was like, no, fuck you, actually. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, sure. Alright. Yippee, my rating went up. Thumbs up. Even just getting to 11.7 is gonna be so difficult. I have to like learn how to play 24s. Ugh. The double-sided chart is making you a spiral light. It can do that to people. I like the mechanic a lot, but it takes a lot to get used to, and when you're looking at it in like ridiculously difficult charts, it's kind of like, oh god, super overwhelming. It's like easier to understand if I play like, hold on. Let me play something really normal. Where is it? I thought proper rhythm was a 14. You're new around, welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Is it a 13? Oh no, 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 no. I'm thinking proper rhythm unbeatable. It's like a 14, isn't it? Eh? Eh? Hold on. I don't remember how difficult. Yeah, it's 15. There's a bunch of proper rhythms. There are a bunch of proper rhythms. I was specifically looking for the original. Like, when you're playing something like this, the side switching is like a little more normal.
You should be sitting up straight, but without stiffness, and should feel comfortable. Don't ever let yourself become tense. Now let's type some more on the home row key. Ready? Go! Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it. All there is to it.
My accuracy is so cringe right now. You're not good at all there is to it? I'm terrible at that song. I think All There Is to It is the best musical version, but I'm so bad at it. Oh god. That's what I get for looking at chat again. It's okay, whatever. Don't call that cringe. Okay, that's fair. But, like, here's the problem. Every rhythm gamer is always, like, trying to push themselves, like, further. So, like, anytime you're not hitting your own potential, you're thinking your play is, like, kind of cringe. Which is not always true, especially to other people who are, like, worse than you. Like, objectively speaking, I'm not bad at this video game. Like, I'm actually very good at it, objectively speaking. Especially compared to other people who play the video game. The leaderboards say so. But unfortunately, you spend all of your time looking upward at the people who are better than you and going, wow, they're so good at the video game and I'm so bad at the video game. Regardless of how good you are at the actual video game. Your knight is bobbing its head to your rhythms. Let's go! Feel it's time for a break? That's so fair. I have been playing them for a very long time. I've been playing them for a very long time. Like, you seem to be familiar with Unbeatable. I don't know if you were ever in, like, the arcade, Discord, but here, let me do this. Hydrate. Kind of like how you're convinced you suck at Dark Souls because you hang out with challenge runners each day. Yes, but you have 2,000 hours in the video game and routinely also call it easy. You're like, it's easy, you just need to know how to do this. Also, yeah, why do I keep, like, inching closer forward to the screen? Why does this keep happening? Oh! I know why this keeps happening. There's, like, a command I set up in VTube Studio for, like, F1. It moves me. That's why. F1 moves me. That's why it keeps happening. Salem jump scare. Actually, Salem jump scare. What if I was big? Hi, Knuckleheads, how are you? Fights you? F1 moves me, basic fans. So true. Speaking of F1, this is gonna sound real stupid, but I think of the clip. There's a clip between two VTubers talking about F1 Yaoi, and I specifically remember one of them like hearing about this and being like, "What do you mean there's F1 Yaoi?" And then being like, "Those are real people." The guy in the Discord is calling DS1 easy because they didn't play it 10 years ago and everything was novel. So true. But yeah, like, in terms of, this. Guys! Wait, I need to move myself. Guys. Look! I went up by 2 ratings! I'm rating 116! I was 118 at the start of the stream! Let's go! I went up 2 rankings on the leaderboards at the start of the stream! Because I upscored Bang! Let's go! Those are real people. Don't let them talk to Hoppy. Do you think there's football yaoi? That's a great question. Do you think? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what the ratio of like anime enjoyers are to football watchers. I don't know. I don't know if there's football yaoi. There's gotta be. I mean, like, there's gotta be. There's probably yaoi of everything, but like, I don't know. I don't know. What do I want to play? I want to play. That was fun. My check is fun. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce? No, I really don't. I really don't think there's people shipping that because Taylor Swift is in there. And like, oh, okay. The problem with that, your messages didn't send, is the point where after you've been in a session for a while or at playing where we'll just hurt your hands. Yeah, no, you take breaks for that. If you're like in pain, you take breaks. Do I want to run back dial tone? I always want to play dial tone though. I always want to play dial tone. You're not doing something live? Yeah, like, I'm just streaming because I think it's fun and I wanted to show off this game to my community who's not necessarily familiar with it because this is the first time I've streamed it, but I have played it a lot since I just came back from a hiatus. God, I always want to play dial tone. And there are people now in chat that weren't here when I played dial tone the first time, so brave of you to assume the power of Fujos could be stopped by a mere white woman. Okay, but I really don't think there's a lot of Fujos watching football. Let's be real here. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for joining. Your DDR arcade background dancer crush? So real? Wait, no, I should do dial tone on critical. I should do it on critical. If I'm gonna run back dial tone, we're doing it on critical. Okay. I might be really quiet for like a long time, but please sit back, enjoy the vibes. This song is really good. For the record, I did look at chat. I just couldn't spare the brain power to say anything. So I did see the football AO3 comment. The game does not have brain power yet, but it probably will as soon as we get custom charting. Probably. I almost threw! I almost threw, but I didn't throw. Okay, I didn't throw. I full comboed it. Wasn't clean, but I full comboed it, so we take it. We take those. One of these days, I'll get the 99% dial tone full combo, but today is not today. Not today. But I love dial tone. It's my favorite song in the game, I think. Good song. I was a Uni fan when it came to DDR. I'm not very familiar with the DDR girls, actually. Hand Pain Longer Song, that you should get the album. The album's really good. The album is really, really good. Both albums are good. The one that contains all of the rest of the tracks from the story mode, and then also the album that's just Unbeatable, the album. Which the album is literally just called Album with a period. It doesn't say period, but it's album period. But you don't get stuff like Eating is Living or Pronto a Molto without buying album. Do you think Breakout Edition is worth? Personally, yeah, Breakout Edition has like 20 more songs. Okay, I know you love Rhythm Game. If you want to rank on the leaderboard, you're gonna want Breakout Edition because like a lot of songs you need to rank with as many songs are currently in the game. You would need Breakout Edition. Because there's several 22s and 23s that are only available in Breakout Edition. Like, since the way rating is calculated, and I mentioned this a little earlier in the stream, but he's stuck at Mustache though, I remember you being really good at rhythm games. This game is also very different. So, but I just think that a lot of the stuff in Breakout Edition is worth it, personally. Like, a lot of the stuff in Variety is Breakout Edition only. Like, this is Breakout Edition only, and the song is very fun. I'm very bad at the 22, but the 20 is really fun. And I honestly think that the skill sets that this song, or this game wants, and Mustache have like a little overlap. But I think a lot of Unbeatable's players would actually not be incredible at Mustache. Oopsie. Oh, you don't have breakout? Oh, so maybe it's just forward operating bass. I'd have to look at the, like, I think square up is also breakout, maybe? I'd have to look at the actual chart, but I just like the music in this game. I know forward operating bass is breakout only. Ah, you do not have square up. Okay, yeah. So square up is definitely, do you have, what am I thinking of? Do you have K.Mo? Or K.Moe? Oh my goodness. Oh, I give up. I can't play right now. It's actually really funny how, like, this song is generally considered, like, really hard for its difficulty level. I think at basically every difficulty level it's at. I love the amount of, like, EDM jazz that's in this game. Oh my god. I should, like, lock in and learn how to play this song. Not on stream, but eventually. You do have VAP. That makes sense. That makes sense. You just decided to get breakout? Hell yeah, it's for you to get used to. The keybinds are not what you're used to. They weren't what they were used to for me either, but EDM jazz, I don't think that's an official, like, genre. I just think that, like, on both Aminon and there's another song in here that's kind of similar, and for some reason I can't remember. You can sort of change the keybinds, but I couldn't get them how I wanted them to be, like from Mustache. Because my keybinds from Mustache are a little unique. I come from having like 700 hours in that game, so I have a lot of experience playing games similar to this. But what I really wanted was like FBS top row and JKL bottom row, and I could not do that. I couldn't do that at all. So the big thing I had to get used to is the reason I had that in Mustache is triplet notes I would hit with 3 fingers, like in a roll. And I can't do that in this game. I have to go like left, right, left. Or like, you know, index, middle, index for my fingers. And I got really used to doing that after, you know, 80 hours of playing Unbeatable. So when I went back to playing Eustache recently, yeah, it's and on, not on and on. Yes, Electro Swing, that's it. Thank you. They do have a lot of Electro Swing, or a couple. That's hip hop. Okay, Damoe. I guess fusion would probably be the more appropriate term. I just want to play Mir. Mir is fun. One of the other things that's kind of cool about this game is a lot of like the lower difficulty stuff. Once you even get good at the game, it's still fun. But part of the reason that the game feels good to play at like a lot of difficulties is just because the music is good and the charting is good. And I'm like, unfortunately, not as much of an accuracy demon as a lot of the other tap players, so like, I should be able to like AP this, and I can't. But I've like never been a crazy accurate player. Like, accurate enough, but it's not like my specialty. Oh dear. I saw what does a key mean, and I will have to, either somebody in chat will have to answer that, or I'll answer that as soon as the song ends, so I can get like context and actually answer appropriately. There was a time indeed when I played multiple difficulties of proper rhythm. I can't stop listening to the bootleg mix when you show it to me. Apparently it's mixed by proper demo. Yeah. So I guess when I say like a key, I probably am talking to like my keyboard specifically. So like, cause I play PC. I know a lot of people will play controller. Oh, you misunderstood. I said AP, like all perfect. All perfect. I should be able to like actually 100% the song, because it's like a 16 unbeatable. Most people in my like skill range can probably all perfect most 16 unbeatables, and I can't because I am not an accuracy demon by any means. What if I played All There Is To It 22? What if I played, because that's not 24. It's way better than 24. Nope, hold on. Lock back in, lock back in. All There Is To It is so hard. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I've actually... Wait, hold on. Before I start doing this thing, I have critical cleared All There Is To It. I was like, have I done this before? I don't know that I have. Okay, that was much cleaner than normal.
Welcome back.
Okay. Fuck! Damn it. I died. Oof. Yeah. Critical mode moment. Such a funny place to lose it. Yes, it sure is. I mistimed the down and I ran into a spike and died. I think I've only critical. You've kept up with me quite well. Dies. Yep, that's Coney when I get you. Coney when I get you for charting this. When I get you. When I get you. I think I might play like one more song. What do I want to play? Hold on. Wait. Absolutely done that before. I saw on the lower difficulties. Yeah, it happens all the time. I can't upscore that very much. Between 24s all the way down there. Man, I'm so bad at 24s. So bad at 24s. Honestly, the fact that Motherbound 20 is on my sheet still is not good. Whatever. It's fine. 24s might be hated. Oh, they did make Rest vs. Beta 24. Okay, that's good. I think what I do... Yeah, I think this is the last thing I play, is Infinity Chase. You can get better at 24. I can get better at 24. It's just a lot of work. Really? That was a rating above 10 stars? Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I talked to a lot of the 12-star players when I was really active in the Discord, and oh my goodness, they're so good at the video game. Like, they are so much better than me, it's not even funny. Like, anybody who's hit 12 stars, like, it's a far-off goal of mine. But, oh my god, it's like, so difficult. There are 12? Yeah. The highest rating in the game is like 12.8? Which is actually one of the charters. I think it's Stellaris? That's not the name they go by on the leaderboards, but I think it's Stellaris. Which is basically APing almost every song in the game. What the? That... I hit up and it hit a no way too early. No. If you're wondering why I'm restarting it, I would like to actually upscore this song because it's like in my range and I can. But I don't know how many more tries I'm gonna give it. But, like, the song is hard, but, like, in my range, kind of. I give up. Okay, never mind. I don't give up. I like did a thing and then it was like really weird. Let me move myself again. I did a thing and then it was like really weirdly placed. I'm wondering if this chart is still like kind of weirdly bugged. Yeah, only 98. It's okay. Oh, I forgot those were doubles. Wow, okay. I guess I can't play right now. I must be tired. Time for Pokemon Fusion while watching Salem. I was about to end stream because I'm realizing that my hands are tired and I cannot actually critical clear Infinity Chase, which is a sign that I am worn out. Which, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours. That's a long time in terms of rhythm game. You seem tired? I am a little tired. It's been a long day, and I have a long day tomorrow ahead of me because I have movers that are showing up at a time. So, it is almost 2 p.m. somewhere. It's almost 2 a.m. somewhere too. I think that's actually scarier. Oppressive show. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for joining. Is there anybody that I can like raid? Normally there aren't people that I can raid at this time. Oh, yeah, no, there are not people I can raid. There is like a person I follow, but no, too scared. Too scared. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the stream and hanging out. Sorry I ended it on failure. Well, I don't need to apologize for that, but whatever, it's fine. But anyway, thank you guys. I will talk to you later. I stream tomorrow, probably. It's Hades 2. Thumbs up, maybe we kill Chronos. Maybe. We'll see. Bye-bye, everybody.